Have you ever closed your eyes for a quick afternoon rest, only to wake up feeling strangely energized, groggy, or even more tired than before? Or maybe you find yourself drifting off on the couch without even planning to. Daytime napping can feel like a guilty pleasure, a miniature slice of nighttime in the middle of your busy schedule. Yet experts warn that while napping can offer remarkable benefits, it may also be a hidden signal from your body that bigger changes are happening beneath the surface. In today's video, we'll uncover 6 surprising things that might be going on inside you if you find yourself napping during the day. Stick around until the very end, because the last one is a potential game changer that most people never see coming. If you've ever felt confused about your nap habits, wondering whether you're doing your body a favor or accidentally throwing off your sleep cycle, you won't want to miss a second of this. By the time we're done, you'll understand the fascinating science behind daytime dozing, along with practical tips to help you nap smarter and stay healthier. Let's dive right in. We all lead busy lives, and it's no secret that people around the world are sleeping less at night. Today, hectic work schedules and constant digital distractions often lead us to sacrifice our bedtime. As a result, naps have become a quick remedy. That single act of slipping into light sleep can be your body's way of saying, "I need more rest," or it can be a routine you've cultivated simply because you enjoy those quiet moments of relaxation in the middle of the day. But here's the critical question: when your body seeks out a nap, are you sure you understand exactly why? Researchers have linked daytime drowsiness to everything from hormonal imbalances to lingering stress, and even to potential markers of chronic illness. Millions of us assume that feeling sluggish in the afternoon just means we should get a little shut-eye, never realizing that it may be our body's early warning system for underlying issues. Science has recently shown that regular naps, especially those that last too long or come at irregular times, can disrupt nighttime rest, leading to a vicious cycle of poor sleep quality, irritability, and even higher risks of certain health conditions. On the flip side, a well-managed, short nap can supercharge the brain, help your heart, and make you feel more alert than ever. So which will it be, the healthy boost, or the trap that sabotages your deeper sleep cycles? Let's explore the 6 surprising things that might be happening inside your body if you find yourself napping during the day. First, your brain could be hitting the reset button in ways that sharpen your memory and concentration. Did you know that multiple scientific studies have shown short naps, often called power naps, can drastically improve learning and cognitive performance? If you nap for 20 to 30 minutes, your brain may be consolidating short-term memories and transferring them into long-term storage. Think of it like hitting save on your mental hard drive. This process can also clear out mental clutter, freeing up space for fresh ideas and problem solving. That's why students sometimes notice that a quick nap helps them remember new information better than an extra hour of cramming. In older adults, these memory boosts can be especially valuable, helping maintain mental clarity and potentially slowing the early signs of cognitive decline. However, there's a catch: longer naps, especially those that push beyond 60 minutes, can plunge you into deeper sleep stages, like slow-wave sleep. While slow-wave sleep is crucial at night for processes like tissue repair, detoxification, and emotional regulation, dipping into it during the day can leave you feeling disoriented and even more tired upon waking. If you've ever woken from a midday snooze feeling fuzzy-headed or needing even more sleep, you might have triggered sleep inertia, a phenomenon linked to abruptly waking from slow-wave sleep. In short, the difference between a revitalizing nap and a groggy wake-up can lie in whether your brain only dipped its toes into lighter sleep or dived headfirst into the deeper stages. Second, your nap habit might be altering key hormones that regulate everything from appetite to stress. One of the most intriguing examples is cortisol, the infamous stress hormone. While your body naturally releases cortisol in a daily rhythm, excessive stress or an inconsistent sleep schedule can knock it out of balance. Imagine you're dozing off after lunch because your cortisol peaked too early in the morning or spiked erratically due to anxiety. You might feel relief from mental tension as you nap, only to discover later that your daytime cortisol release has shifted in unhelpful ways. Over time, disruptions in hormones like cortisol can affect your weight, digestion, and even immune system health. Additionally, many people notice that napping influences levels of leptin and ghrelin, the hormones that tell you when you're hungry or full. A well-timed nap might help you keep these signals stable, particularly if your body's under stress. But if you take overly long or irregular naps, you could inadvertently confuse your appetite signals, leading to late-night snacking or next-day cravings. This is especially relevant if you're struggling to maintain or lose weight. For some individuals, short naps can be a form of damage control when nighttime sleep is subpar. Yet for others, it can snowball into a full-blown circadian disruption, resulting in hormonal chaos. Third, a daytime nap can act like a mini stress relief session, supporting heart health in unexpected ways. Stress is one of the most potent risk factors for cardiovascular disease, sending your sympathetic nervous system into overdrive and elevating your heart rate and blood pressure. A modest nap during the day, particularly a quick one, might help shift your body out of fight or flight mode and into a calmer, parasympathetic state, sometimes known as rest and digest. When you exit that nap feeling serene, your blood vessels may have a chance to dilate, lowering your blood pressure and giving your heart a well-deserved break. But again, the length and timing matter. Napping late in the afternoon or for too long can set the stage for nighttime insomnia. That insomnia, in turn, may leave your body stuck in a stress loop, frustration at bedtime, restless tossing and turning, and more adrenaline pumping through your veins. Over weeks or months, chronically high adrenaline can pave the way for high blood pressure, arterial plaque buildup, and a heightened risk of heart problems. So if you're grabbing a nap specifically to de-stress, aim for brief, consistent doses that end before mid-afternoon. That way, you help your body reset without sacrificing your main event, a restful night's sleep. Fourth, your metabolism might be reacting to daytime napping in ways you never realized. Many of us blame nighttime snacking or sedentary lifestyles for unexpected weight changes. Yet insufficient sleep or irregular sleep schedules can also alter our metabolic rate. Researchers suggest that well-timed short naps might compensate, at least partially, for lost sleep at night, helping your metabolism run more smoothly. On the flip side, if you routinely skip good nighttime rest, your body can't properly regulate glucose and insulin levels. In other words, day after day of inadequate or disrupted sleep can lead to elevated blood sugar and even insulin resistance, an early step toward type 2 diabetes. For some individuals, naps become a response to that midday energy slump that stems from poor glucose control. You eat lunch, your blood sugar spikes, then crashes, and suddenly you crave a nap. Over time, this cycle can aggravate metabolic imbalances, especially if your overall diet and nighttime sleep remain out of sync. Interestingly, some data hints that short naps may actually improve insulin sensitivity, especially in well-rested individuals. Yet for people already struggling with sleep debt or metabolic issues, a nap might serve as a bandage on a deeper wound, masking a chronic imbalance rather than fixing it. Consider your own patterns. Do you nap because you're genuinely sleepy, or is your body stuck in an energy roller coaster caused by poor dietary and sleep habits? Fifth, napping might indicate that your body is in recovery mode, repairing tissues, fighting infections, or catching up on lost rest that you desperately need. Sleep is restorative. During deep sleep at night, your body releases growth hormone to rebuild muscles, strengthen bones, and promote healthy cell turnover. Though daytime naps rarely dip as deeply into slow-wave sleep as nighttime rest, unless you nap for a very long time, they still can offer a dose of that healing power. If you're battling a cold, dealing with chronic inflammation, or recovering from intense exercise, a nap could act like a mini spa for your immune system, helping it fight off pathogens and reduce inflammation. However, there's a subtle line between your body's wise use of naps to recover, and a pattern where you're consistently fatigued because of underlying issues like vitamin deficiencies, anemia, or chronic diseases. If you notice you're napping more frequently or for longer durations than usual, it could signal that your body's struggling. Perhaps you're not absorbing nutrients well, or maybe you have mild sleep apnea interfering with nighttime rest, prompting your system to crave extra sleep during the day. Ultimately, a spike in your nap frequency or length is your body's way of waving a flag. Something's off, pay attention. Finally, and this is arguably the most critical point, frequent daytime napping can be an early warning sign of an underlying sleep disorder or other health condition. Don't get me wrong, a nap now and then is perfectly normal, even beneficial. But if your naps are becoming a daily necessity rather than a luxurious treat, you could be dealing with anything from nighttime insomnia to restless leg syndrome, obstructive sleep apnea, depression, or even an undiagnosed heart condition. Many doctors ask patients about their nap habits because persistent daytime sleepiness is a top symptom of disrupted or low-quality nighttime sleep. Obstructive sleep apnea, for example, repeatedly jolts you awake at night when your airway becomes blocked, often without you even realizing it. You might wake up slightly dozens of times each hour, never getting the deep, restorative sleep you need, so you feel worn down the next day, hence the naps. In older adults, certain medications or chronic health concerns can also lead to poor sleep at night and increased sleepiness during the day. The critical insight here is that naps, while soothing, may be hiding a larger issue. If you're consistently nodding off, it's worth examining your life from all angles: your nighttime routine, your bedroom environment, any stress or depression you might be dealing with, and whether you've experienced symptoms of sleep apnea like snoring or choking awake. So, to recap, napping can sharpen your mind by boosting memory and clearing mental clutter, but it can also plunge you into disruptive sleep inertia if you snooze too long. It can balance or imbalance hormones like cortisol and leptin, influencing everything from stress to appetite. A short, timed nap might ease tension on your cardiovascular system, while a poorly placed nap can ratchet up stress at bedtime. Your metabolism can benefit from a quick doze, especially if your body's otherwise running smoothly, but repeated naps might also mask problems like insulin resistance or chronic sleep debt. Meanwhile, your immune system gets a boost from the extra rest, but that could be overshadowed by the fact that excessive daytime sleep might hint at an underlying health condition. And, finally, if you find yourself needing naps every day just to cope, it could be your body sending an urgent message: something's not right, and it's time to investigate. Now for the most important truth: the power, and the danger, of naps both hinge on how mindful you are about them. Nap at the right time for the right length, and you might feel like a brand new person, ready to tackle the rest of the day. Nap erratically or let a simple half-hour rest stretch into 2 hours, and you could throw off your entire sleep cycle. One study even pointed out that long naps, beyond 1 hour, may correlate with an increased risk of certain health problems in older adults, though it's not always clear which way the cause and effect runs. Are people taking longer naps because they're already unwell, or do longer naps in themselves contribute to those conditions over time? Here's the real moment of truth: if you notice that napping is becoming a central part of your day, or if you feel like you simply can't function without it, do not ignore it. That urge to nap might be your body's cry for help, a sign of underlying sleep disturbances, or a stealthy sign of chronic illness. Yes, there's plenty of evidence that short naps can elevate your mood, sharpen your reflexes, and even improve your overall sense of well-being. But those positive effects come when naps are balanced within a healthy lifestyle, well-timed, and not too long. So what should you do with all this information? Start by tuning into your body's signals. Ask yourself why you nap. Is it pure habit, a sign of being overtired from poor nighttime sleep, or is it because your doctor recommended brief rest due to a specific medical condition? If it's purely out of necessity, because your energy plummets daily, take a closer look at your nighttime habits. Are you staying up too late on electronic devices? Are you anxious, stressed, or dealing with physical discomfort that ruins your sleep quality? If so, tackling those issues might be more effective than relying on naps as a band-aid. Keep your naps short if you can. Around 20 minutes is the sweet spot for many people. That quick window is long enough to refresh your mind and reduce stress, yet too short to drag you into the deep sleep stages that lead to grogginess or nighttime insomnia. Also, try to nap before 3 p.m. so you don't sabotage your body's natural drive to sleep at night. And if you suspect an underlying health condition, like sleep apnea, depression, or anemia, don't hesitate to consult a medical professional. Sometimes, the best solution to daytime fatigue is understanding and treating the real issue, rather than simply napping it away. Now, before we wrap up, I want to remind you that these 6 insights aren't just random facts, they're your blueprint to understanding how daytime napping can be both a friend and a foe. You have more power over your sleep cycle than you might think. By tweaking small habits, setting boundaries on your nap duration, and checking in on your overall health, you can transform that midday crash into a purposeful, energizing break. As you head out from this video, here's my challenge to you: pay close attention to your energy levels over the next week. Keep a little nap diary, jotting down how long you nap, how you feel afterward, and how you sleep that night. You might be surprised by the patterns that emerge. And if you spot a red flag, like a sudden need for longer naps or a constant feeling of exhaustion, talk to a healthcare provider. It's far better to investigate now than to let a small problem escalate into a bigger one. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and share it with someone who could use a little nap-related wisdom. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on better sleep, longevity, and overall wellness. Because once you unlock the secrets to healthy daytime rest, you unlock a world of energy, mental clarity, and long-term health benefits that can truly transform your life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, may your naps be powerful, purposeful, and perfectly timed. Now go ahead, take charge of your daily energy, and give your body the support it truly needs. You've got this.